more black people come to Hawaii, please. Please. For the culture.
You to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out?
Hey guys, welcome to another video. If you're new here, please subscribe down below and click the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload. So for today's video, I have a very special guest, my cousin Ayanna. She came to visit all the way from Hawaii.
Where do we go from here?
Let's
How do you go from the intro
right.
into the thing?
I say let's get into the video. She came here all the way from Hawaii, so we're excited to do a mukbang for you guys.
Yes, ma'am. Came all the way here just to eat some chicken and waffles.
Yes, that my mom made.
Yes, ma'am.
And you see it looks so good. I'm gonna put it up. Let me not drop it.
Let's get into it. It's been years since I had my cousin's chicken and waffles, so I'm really
too
excited.
long, yes.
Way too long.
And while my mom got the blender on while we're trying to record the video.
Please make more drink. Honestly,
She irking me.
I'm about to just pour it on. Fuck it. Freak it.
Ooh. What is she thinking?
This is like my favorite meal that my cousin makes for me. He makes this and some smoked turkey and cabbage.
My mom? Yes.
To die for.
So while we're doing the mukbang, we wanted to talk about Ayanna's experience, her first semester in Hawaii. You go to University of Hawaii, right?
UH.
Yep.
We live. And my cousin went to Temple.
Yeah.
So we have two completely different experiences, basically.
Yeah, different college experiences.
Different cultures, different everything.
Everything.
Different coasts. I'm on the West Coast now. We in the Pacific Ocean.
She lived in Philly when she was younger, close to me. But when she was like, how old was you, like 8?
Young.
When she was like 8 or something like that.
I moved to New York.
Yeah, upstate New York.
So
Totally different culture. You really experienced the culture of Philly to upstate New York to Hawaii. What's it like being a black girl in Hawaii?
it's real different. So I love Hawaii, my life over there, because my sister lives there too with her husband. It was really easy to just move 6,000 miles away after high school. But I showed up to campus thinking it was about to be lit. What is popping up? Lit for real, for real. Yo,
oh my god.
we got sound effects.
Look at the fart.
Alright,
I'm good. Sorry, y'all.
Alright, so I guess I just tell them I'm black, Puerto Rican, and Italian. My high school was full of minorities, like black people, Latinos, and all that. So when I moved to Hawaii, it's a completely different culture. So it's like white, touristy, people from like SoCal, a lot of Asians. I love the Asian culture. You have like Vietnamese, Japanese, Chinese, every type of Asian you could think of.
On the island?
I go to school in Honolulu. It's all different types of Asian cultures. The food is bomb, but there's no black people and there's no Latinos, so that's really different for me. So I'm used to like the lit party scene and, you know, East Coast music and stuff, and so now going out there is basically just an adjustment I had to make of like people listen to EDM music, do like Molly and all sorts of like party
like
drugs.
Festival culture.
And like swing their hair around in the club, and me and the friends that I have made just be standing there like, this ain't it, you know?
Right, no.
And then the black men are D1 athletes. They play football and basketball, and they feel however about themselves. Like they on top, basically.
Because there's only a few of them.
So like you can recognize every black person you see on campus when you're on campus. And then when you leave campus, everyone you see, any black person you see, you automatically know is military. And then military is already just their own type of different. And that's just a whole different lifestyle that I want no parts of.
How are the military men?
Possessive. They're just on a different type of time. Marriage, kids.
When you first meet them, right?
You could just tell automatically if they're in the military.
So how is dating over there?
Non-existent.
Damn.
I don't know. It's weird. You see a lot of interracial relationships. Nothing against interracial. I'm a product of it. It's just more, there's not too many black women. There's a lot of white women with, you know, blonde hair, blue eyes that attract the football players and all that. So
do you have other black girlfriends?
I have a couple. We stick together. Shout
You
out
got
to
to.
Ariana Messina. I was going to school at Temple
Temple,
with a whole bunch of black people.
they call it HBTU because we have a tight-knit black community there. We have so many like black organizations, and most of the black people are in black organizations, but there are a few like black girls and black guys who chooses to do the white frats and stuff. She gagged.
No, because I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but it's really a diversity of people. And honestly, I made the most black friends in my life at Temple that I was like really close with. When I was younger, I used to live in North Philly. I had friends down there and stuff, but then when I got older, I went to elementary school not too far from my house now. Back then, this area was really predominantly white, and all the black and minority kids all got bussed in from North Philly because there was like this program where they wanted kids from North Philly, since the school system was so bad. It was a program to bus up select kids up here in the more suburban area, and they could go to a better school in a better neighborhood or whatever. So when I was there, it was mostly white kids, and all the black kids and Latino kids got bussed up, and those was my friends because they was riding on the bus with me. But honestly, I really felt secluded because everybody was from this neighborhood. And I'll never forget one time we had this assignment in like 3rd grade, and we had to tell them what neighborhood we lived in. And I feel like that really like segregated us because all the white kids was like, oh, I'm from this one area near this school and stuff, and then us black kids and Latino kids from North Philly, we just said, oh, we're from North Philly. And it like ostracized us. And I remember for the assignment, I went home, I was like, what neighborhood do we live in? And my parents just said North Philly. So I came to school and I was like, oh, I live in North Philly. And I like tell the assignment because North Philly technically isn't a neighborhood. There's neighborhoods with inside it, but we didn't know the name of it. You know, I really never had no friends, like close friends, because I couldn't hang out with the kids after school because I was on the bus, and the bus would take 2 hours. And that's why I was really close with her sister. Her sister and me are the same exact age, and that's partly why I was like so attached to her, because I didn't have friends from my neighborhood school that I could hang out with after class and stuff. Yeah, so it was hard. And then I wound up going to that feeder middle school and then that feeder high school at first, but then I transferred high schools in the middle of the year because we moved up here, and there's another high school in the same area but a little bit farther. That's when I like made more multicultural friends. My best friend was Asian, and that was really a multicultural school, like mix of people. But when I went to Temple, that was my first time experiencing like black girls in their own like select group, and I wanted to reach out of that to them and be a part of that culture. So I joined organizations, NCNW, Black Student Union, and things like that. And that's when I had the most black girlfriends going at Temple. So I'm really appreciative of my experience and stuff. Do they have the Black Student Union at your school?
So I'm pretty sure we have BSU, and I think that's my goal for 2020 is for like me and my friends to get involved in that, because you know, you can complain, but you really gotta reach out to like your crowd and what you want to attract. Definitely have an appreciation for the multicultural experience I'm having too. Like my roommate is from Hong Kong, which is crazy. Like I'm from New York, so we have like 2 different experiences, 2 different upbringings and like cultural backgrounds, but like we share the same space and we get along just fine. And like it's interesting to me that like we can have those shared experiences being so far away from each other, like growing up in 2 completely different environments, but we can still be friends, you know. Like, so that's what the beauty of going to college so far away from home is, like you meet these people with completely different backgrounds but you could share bonds with still. Yeah, definitely like being around a lot of Asian culture and everything is really interesting to me, but I want to stay in touch with Black, Latino, and those sorts of minorities. So I definitely am gonna reach out to like some BSU and see what's popping off over there. Oops. Just to be in touch.
Like I feel like you want to like hone in with the black culture while you're young, black college culture and stuff.
Definitely, because like the thing about my school is like a lot of people don't stay, and I think a lot of people have trouble making Hawaii feel like home because it is just an island and you just think, oh, vacation, cute pictures, sunsets, rainbows and all that. But I don't know, a lot of people will spend 1 year and leave, or only come for sports and then leave, or only be there for military and leave. So I'm kind of having my own complex of deciding like if this is somewhere I want to invest for 4 years and make that my home, or if it's just something I want to use as a stepping stone to get somewhere else and maybe go to school somewhere in like a more cultural, even more diverse place such as Temple or like a HBCU somewhere else.
I already told her I want her to go to Howard so I can come visit her.
Or even like Spelman.
Yeah. And they have Morehouse there. Some
I didn't realize.
Black men. Meet your husband.
Right. But the best part about being in Hawaii is the weather, though. That like chicken is busting now.
How's the college parties in Hawaii?
So we have a lot of 18+ clubs. They're okay. The music is alright. Sometimes the EDM that I was talking about is not it for me. Once that comes on, I'm like, alright, I'm gonna head out. We do bonfires on the beach. It is pretty fun. Unless you get shut down.
You be getting shut down?
Yeah. Like,
who be shutting it down?
The police. Honolulu PD.
That's what it's called, Honolulu PD.
And then I've been to like 1 or 2 house parties, but they was in it.
Temple, their black parties, if you're in like, I don't know, Black Temple, that's what they be calling it. Their parties be so expensive now. It's ridiculous. They be talking about you have to pay $20 on Eventbrite before you even get to the door. Yeah, so when I was younger, house parties used to be a vibe. Black Temple, the DJs used to play at house parties. It would be so much fun. You could get in free if you was a girl, or $5, or free before 11.
Right.
And we had the let out.
I'd be in there at 10:59.
Exactly. And we had the let out, and it used to be like $5, $10 if you're after 11 and things like that. They expensive now. But we got Pub Web. It'd be so fun in there. There'd be DJs in there.
We have a bar on campus, actually. It's called Study Hall, actually.
Oh, wow. And it's a bar?
They named it Study Hall. And then we have these events called like Taco Tuesdays, where like you could go and like get tacos for cheap. Just recently, like, we have booze cruises in Hawaii is really common, where like they'll just have like a boat, and basically like you just pay on like Eventbrite or something like that. And then you get your ticket, and then you'll go on the boat, and you can go out into the ocean, like free unlimited drinks on the.
What? How much does it be?
Like $30.
That's really good.
So booze cruises are common.
I'm telling y'all, 2020, I'm coming to visit her and her
Yes,
sister.
ma'am.
I can't wait.
It's
Ain't
a
nothing
different
holding me
vibe.
back.
I mean, I would recommend UH if you're interested in something new, something fun and fresh. Like, it's a whole different vibe, especially if you're from the East Coast. It's a different vibe. West Coast is a lot easier to adjust. Like, a lot of people I go to school with are from Cali, Washington, Oregon. But being from the East Coast is so different. But it's fun. You make the best of it. You make like a solid group of friends. You'll be straight, and you just chill in the Pacific Ocean.
Do you ever get like island fever?
I mean, I guess because I've only been there for like 8 months now. I moved out there in May, and then I've done a semester of school, so it's not like, it's still new to me. My sister lives like 40 minutes away, so I just go to my sister's house, but she lives on the north side, and then I live in like downtown in the city, but there's still like the east side, and then where like Bremen Rock and everything is from, Eva Beach and all that. More black people, come to Hawaii, please. For the culture.
All right, I'm full. Are you full? All right, we're gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe down below and click the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload.
Thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, follow her on Instagram. Her
Follow me
Instagram
on
will be
IG.
right here on the screen, so you can keep up with her and her Hawaiian adventures. And thanks again for watching. Bye.
You to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out?